Hey everybody, so today we are going to be talking about the GoPro Hero 3 Silver Edition. Now I made a couple of different 3s and we're only going to be talking about the Silver Edition, not the Black Edition or not the 3 Plus. In my opinion, they're all pretty much the same. As you can see, I've outfitted this with a different lens cover here, and what this one does, instead of having that fisheye look, you're going to get a flat look like a regular camera. These things, GoPros, are just fitted out with so many different accessories. You really can make it your own. This is just good for when you're down below, say 25-30 feet, and if you're diving, it brings out some of those extra colors that you don't see with the naked eye. But by all means, you don't have to have this at all whatsoever. It's just the way that I have outfitted it, and it works with everything else, whether it's going to be a chest rig or whether it's going to be like a selfie kind of stick deal. And if you're going to put it on your head, then you're fine and you're good to go. I just had this one out. We took it out into the field and I put this one on and basically just stuck it onto a twig, and it sat up and it was good to go. I also like it because I can use it just like that if I'm going to do something, which this accessory does the same thing. So all of these accessories, they go all the way from like your GoPro Hero 1 to all the way up to 7 now, so they're very versatile. This particular casing is good for 197 feet underwater, or 60 meters. It's waterproof. The same thing like with the older one. It's a little bit thinner than the other GoPros, which makes it a lower profile, more expensive, but it serves the purpose and it works. Let me go ahead and open it up. One of the other things that they changed was on the top, instead of just popping it open, you do have to do like a little 2-step process. Not a big deal to me. And as you can see, the camera itself is smaller. Same setup. If you've worked any of the other ones, you're good to go. You're just gonna press it on and the screen is the same size as the 2, and then you can go through each different one, whether it's going to be your video, your time lapse, your burst. You can turn that sound off if you want to, and then you just hit it. Boom! You just hit it right on top, and you start it up that way. So some of the improvements that they made, I mean, it still shoots in 1080p. It still shoots 30 frames per second, 960p, 48 frames per second, and 720 at 60 frames per second. So your choices are the exact same as the GoPro 2. So if you have some of those older ones, you can easily set this up with that, and your pictures are going to fit together perfectly. One of the other things that I like about this is that it does have the Wi-Fi built in, and it does have a Wi-Fi remote with the GoPro app, and the app is free. You just download it onto your phone and you can control this. So if you are out and you're hunting, or if you are using this on a drone, you can start this at will. So that's how that works with that, and so that's how that works. GoPro Hero 3, like I said, it shoots in an 11 megapixel, shoots in a 10 frame per second burst, which the other ones didn't have that. I never really use these for the sake of taking pictures, but if I'm out in the water and trying to get something taken, especially if I'm like paddleboarding or something like that, then in a snap it works perfect, and underwater as well. But I normally just take the video and I'll do a screen capture or something like that. The other thing that they did was this one actually uses a micro SD card instead of the normal size SD card. So you have that option as well. That doesn't switch over as far as compatibility, but it still does work. Now if you have the adapter with that micro SD, which it should come with, you will be able to insert it into your GoPro Hero 1 or 2 and still use it You can attach it to helmets. You can attach it to different types of gear. Actually, this is what the casing looks like without that flattener on there. And then as you can see, they actually have a different look instead of that round fisheye look, but you still get a fisheye with this, which is why I went to this route, but it still works. And then there you go. So I have absolutely no complaints, and the accessories are endless on what you can do with these guys here. Attaching it to surfboards. If you're out there and you're in the water, you don't want to lose it, it'll float back up, because these are a lot more expensive. You can actually attach these little floaties onto the back of the casings in case you drop it. It just goes on and on and on as far as what it is that you can do, where it is that you can go. I mean, you're truly going to pinpoint it and do it just for you, and then you can go out and you can make some magic happen. So there you go, the GoPro Hero 3 Silver Edition. Zero complaints, and absolutely love it, and it works with all of my other GoPros. As far as picture goes, it's all the same. So you guys have a great one.